Hi everyone, we're here at the annual stockholders meeting of BPI. Check out the highlights below for their earnings, expansion plans, and everything else in between.
Pride in our reputation in the Philippines as a financial institution that delivers high returns on capital driven by strong quality of earnings.
Briefing session specially organized for you guys.
You're right in that
finished BPI's annual stockholders meeting where they conveyed all of their earnings results and all of the pertinent information when it comes to their company and their expansion plans for this year and beyond. So you have to understand though, all of the things that they talked about now does not factor in all of the things that could happen this year, all of the risks that could factor in this year, like interest rate hikes and all of the things that are happening outside the Philippines as well, including geopolitical aspects that may impact the stock price or may impact any of its valuations as well. So BPI relatively had a good year. Customers were up. It grew to 8.5 million Filipinos already, which is 1/4 or 25% of all of the people who have bank accounts in the Philippines, which translated into a 9.1 increase on the amount that investors or savers placed inside BPI. So which is good as compared to peers in the industry, no? And looking at it from an interest rate perspective, their interest income grew by 13.4%. But what was interesting for me was their loan growth increase. It grew by 18%, which is relatively faster as compared to everyone else in the industry, or the industry average. NPLs for BPI has dropped to 1.29, which is a good and healthy figure considering that loans have continued to increase at a steady pace. It just shows that more Filipinos now have a larger capacity to be able to pay off their debt. Larger income, larger spending capacity, they have a bigger chance also to take out more loans, but not just take out more loans, they are faithfully paying it. So one upside that I see though is that in spite of these numbers, there's still a very, very small amount of consumer loans. There's still a very, very small amount of business loans as well, and I believe that's one of the larger upsides that they could actually get. They also mentioned about how they can improve online banking, which they believe will double in the next few years. That currently online transactions are around 35%. They plan to make that 60-70%, which is a healthy number, far from where other countries are, but it's a good step towards the right direction, because I believe everything is going to go online in the next few years. Here are the growth engines for BPI. Number one, BPI Asset Management is the second largest asset manager here in the country. BPI Savings Bank is the largest thrift bank in the Philippines. Then their non-life insurance company, which takes care of all of their auto insurances, is the most profitable here in the country. And BPI Philem Asset Management now is one of the fastest growing life insurance companies here in the Philippines. So those are areas for growth that I really believe that BPI can maximize on and they can leverage in years to come. Now on a more neutral tone, BPI's earnings have been good and steady, but they ended the year flat with just 1.7% growth increase, around 22.4 billion. So remember, I always like companies whose earnings are growing and growing at a steady pace. So this is relatively not as aggressive as what they did in the previous years, but it's a good earning nonetheless. ROE is still above 10, which for those who attended our Stock Smart sessions, getting an ROE of above 10 is still good, but it slipped from around 13 to around 12 for 2017. So everything else though is good. They're still riding the backs of our ever-growing economy. BPI is also at the forefront of every aspect of this consumer-driven economy that we have. So you have to remember from the previous videos that the train law will give more disposable income for Filipinos, meaning possibly more customers and consumers of their loan applications and everything else in between. So I hope this video helped you, and I hope that it I guess, strengthens your foundation, especially for people who are investing in BPI, that you get to have a snapshot of how BPI is doing and how it will continue to do for years to come. So if you want to get, I guess, a larger sense of how BPI is, everything will be in the investor relations portion of their website. You can also read this. I think it will be in a PDF version of their annual report will be in a PDF version there. So everything I talked about is in a more lengthy fashion there, from the numbers to their employees to their debt to equity ratio, their expenses and everything else in between. So I hope this video helps you trade well, trade strong, trade smart. See you all again soon.